Hi guys from sunny Fuerteventura. Sunny or not so sunny maybe today. A lot of clouds, a lot of rough winds, and not exactly the pool sunbathing situation. That's why I wanted to do something else. I wanna go on an adventure, doing some trekking here in the mountains. And because I'm not doing that usually, I'm not a particularly trekking person or nature or out in the nature person, but I want to live the comfort of the little tourist town of Caleta de Fuste, and I want to explore the pure Martian landscape of this beautiful island. I'm getting all the necessary clothes. I'm even ready for some rain. I didn't get any food, by the way, but we're sitting down here eating all the time. So let's do something different. Just a bottle of water. And I'll be alone by myself in the mountains. And I have to be, as you see, ready. Because this is not a joke. I can feel the winds. So stay tuned. So much garbage. Again, I mean, it's so disappointing. This isn't normal. Come on, people, you can do better. Garbage here definitely a problem on this island, and a bit unexpected, honestly. And this is what I have to go through, guys. This Martian landscape. A reminder of the volcanic activity here on this island. Imagine all these little stones being thrown kilometers up in the air and then raining on the surface, because this is what has happened here. Imagine stones like this falling from the sky. What a hellish experience that would have been, but we're pretty sure that no humans were here to see that with their own eyes. And now this is the direction I'll be following. I'll be climbing that hill up there all the way to the top. These remnants of some kind of flooding, maybe a river, or maybe just casual flooding, which had happened probably thousands of years ago, because nothing is growing on this island unsupported by irrigation. The only vegetation you can find here are these dried bushes. Look at it. And because I've seen something greenish there, I'm gonna go and check it out. What kind of flora is that? And this is so much greener than everything else I've seen that's unsupported here. Look at it. It has almost dried out, but because of the slope here, in those rare cases when it's raining, all the water is coming down on it and supporting it by quite a good amount of precipitation. So that's why it's still alive. Otherwise, everything that I saw up there has dried out. Strange things happening here, guys. Interestingly enough, I reached the fence and I can't go further because see, it's going for kilometers probably, I don't know, but this place is obviously not as virgin as I thought it would be. I see a door up there, and maybe there is some kind of information why they've put this fence here. Maybe it's a military installation. It's being cut. What do you guys think? Should I continue? Should I continue? I'm getting in otherwise. And those doors, they're just nothing on them. There is no information. Why is this like that? Why is this fence here? So I'm continuing climbing. I see some human activity up there. Maybe this has to do with the fence that's very far away from me right now. There is a pipe of some sort. To me, this looks like a well, to be honest. I hope we don't find a corpse here. Well, I hope we don't find a corpse here. Wow! Wow, the winds here, guys, the winds are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And imagine what will be when I'm up there. Some people being trekking here and even written yo. Maybe some Swedes have been here and they've written yes with stones. It wasn't me, I promise. But imagine, what do I have to do now? I have to go down this slope, up that mountain and down there. This won't be easy. Do you remember that movie with Matt Damon? Was it The Martian? He landed on Mars and it was like this. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo! Yeah, this island is freedom. That's why you have to come here at least once. Maybe that's our first and last time here, but it's a must if you like the Canary Islands. Woo-hoo! Snakes! Are there any snakes? And so far I haven't seen any rattlesnakes here. We are safe and sound so far. Look. Oh, what amounts of water have been flowing through this thing? This island is very controversial, really very controversial. It's so dry, at the same time you see all these carvings that are probably done by water. So you wonder about this schizophrenic landscape here on Fuerteventura. I mean, look guys at these stones, look at them. And the question is, where have been these stones coming from? You know what, I think that up there was an old volcano. because I see down the slope there was a lines of still magma. Yeah, hardened magma that was sliding down the hill. By the way, if you wonder what kind of shoes I use, it's this one. It's the Salomon X8 Pro whatsoever. I can definitely recommend this. I'm using them primarily, and that's why I bought them, for the icy Swedish terrains, snowy, icy terrains. But they are quite competent here on this rocky island. This is not a promotional video anyway. Nobody knows me yet. Maybe you want to like this video, subscribe. I'm not begging, just, you know. If you, by the way, like what I'm doing, what I'm showing you, maybe you would like to hit the like button and probably subscribe, because I have some good content for you. Look where the river was flowing through. Look, unbelievable. I almost want to be here when this is happening. I mean, this island, it has some memories of nature violence, or how I'm going to call it. Nature violence. Volcanoes, flying stones, huge rivers, magma sliding down the slope. Everything you can be thinking about. And now I have to go up that mountain, because this is a mountain, for God's sake. What on earth is this thing? Look! Look there! Look there! So, more mysteries. Look. The island full of mysteries. It's not aliens. But you know, it may have been aliens. Look here. Look here. Look. It's like a piece of concrete, or at least it definitely looks like a piece of concrete, but there is no way you'll have concrete here, because nobody will come to throw his concrete here. It's just too rough terrain. And so how do you think? Ancient aliens? Laser cut? I'm guys continuing my way up the hill. And to be honest guys, I knew that there would be some winds, but this is quite challenging. I mean, even the terrain. Alright, I'll be pushing myself through it. That's it. If you're a goat, this is your paradise. If you're a human, it's a bit tougher. But you can do it, even if you're an amateur. Because as you see, I'm doing it. And I'll be using the wind to push me up. Oh, wind is vicious. What a wind! That wind was pushing me up the hill. Woo! Oh, and I see where the people have been taking a rest. What a push. Oh, shit. I'm taking some rest here, at least for 15 minutes. Down there, guys, is the dairy farm. That was my target, and it still is. Quite a bit of walking, but because it's still set as a target, I'll be pursuing it, so the adventure continues. These stones are barely staying. They're like hanging on a piece of air. But I have to get down anyway, and hopefully without anything falling on my head. As usual, with the camera in my hands. I don't want to trigger an event here because it's, look. And this slope is quite challenging, but not for me, because I come from a particular Bulgarian village where we've been trained since children to overcome stones like this. I'm, guys, here not far away from those dairy farms, but I'm kind of tired, and they are still far away. Now look at what's going up here. Some very friendly clouds. I hope it's not going to wind. I am ready for that, but still.